When NBA legend Kobe Bryant met Barcelona superstar Ronaldinho in 2004, the Brazilian forward told Kobe something truly incredible. And not only that, but it appears as though Ronnie could even see the future, revealing something to Bryant that nobody could have predicted at the time. Almost 20 years ago, Los Angeles Lakers megastar Kobe Bryant headed to Europe to take part in some promotional training with the Catalan giants, Barcelona. While he was there, he rubbed shoulders with some of the biggest stars in the game, none more so than the great Ronaldinho. In 2004, Ronnie was at the peak of his footballing powers and was widely regarded as the best footballer in the world. So, inevitably, Kobe gravitated towards his fellow superstar. However, Ronaldinho was as humble as he was brilliant, and although millions of fans around the world adored him, he never let it get to his head. In fact, he was so humble that he even rejected the title of the best player in the world, instead declaring that he preferred to be considered as part of a team. But going even further than that, he would go on to let Kobe in on a little secret, something that would shock the basketball star. Bryant revealed in a 2016 interview that Ronaldinho had caught him off guard. Ronaldinho, who was a good friend, I was talking with him and he told me, "Kobe, look, I'm going to introduce you to the guy who's going to be the greatest player of all time." But for the Black Mamba, something didn't quite add up. He may not have been a football expert, but he certainly recognized greatness. And he more than understood how beloved Ronnie was. I said, "You what? You are the best." The response he got from the Barca hero was truly legendary and a measure of the man he is. But he said, no, this kid right here, he is going to be the best. And that guy was Lionel Messi, who was only 17. Over the next 15 years or so, Messi, of course, would go on to fulfill Ronaldinho's prophecy. And his wise prediction for the future proved to be extremely prudent. Now, we're not going to get too deep into the discussion about GOATs, and we certainly don't want to flare up the age-old debate. Clearly, the answer is subjective. But what can't be argued is that Lionel Messi is undoubtedly one of the best to ever kick a ball. And wherever you sit in the debate of the greatest, his accomplishments are impossible to ignore. The Qatar World Cup just added to the remarkable legacy of the little magician. Having finally got his hands on the most coveted trophy in the world and led his country to glory and ecstasy, he also ticked off some ridiculous personal accolades along the way. In the game against Argentina, Messi played the 1,000th game of his senior career. His appearance in the World Cup against France was his 26th World Cup Finals appearance, which is a new record. He also scored over 790 career goals. Absolutely unbelievable. This is to go along with his ludicrous 7 Ballon d'Or trophies and countless other personal accolades. The ability of Ronaldinho to predict such an incredible impact by a player who was so young is hugely impressive. There had been many young prodigies that had come and gone without quite making the expected impact. But what Messi had was something extremely valuable. He had 4 years under the learning tree of Ronaldinho at Barca. He was able to watch, observe, and learn what it took to be great, all from someone who was living it every day. Ronnie was able to guide Messi to greatness and prepare him for what would come his way. Michael Jordan had done something similar with Kobe Bryant before Jordan's career finished, as Kobe revealed in a 2016 interview. When I came to the league and was matching up against him, what I found is that he was extremely open to having a mentor relationship and giving me a great amount of advice and an amazing amount of detail, strategies, workout regimen, and things like that. Despite MJ helping Kobe with the passing of the torch, Jordan remains adamant that he could take any player in a one-on-one, though Kobe would represent a huge challenge for the former Bulls star. I don't think I'd lose, other than to Kobe Bryant because he steals all of my moves. Jokes aside, Kobe was clearly able to identify what made Messi so special. Just 2 weeks before the basketball icon tragically died, he spoke with CNN about Messi. He's one of the best athletes of all time. His tenacity, intelligence with which he plays, as well as his skill, it just puts him head and shoulders above the rest. If there's one thing that Kobe knows about, it's being head and shoulders above the rest. So who are we to argue with a couple of legends? If it's good enough for Ronaldinho, and it's good enough for Kobe, then it's good enough for us. GOAT debate over. Or is it?